Come with me to wig making class here in Houston, Texas. I took a one-on-one wig making course with the goal of transforming these 3 bundles that I got off of Amazon into this gorgeous customized wig. And I'm going to just share with you my experience of what I learned during this wig making course. So first off, I started off by learning the machine and all the components that's associated with the machine. And then we just went straight into learning how to do sewing on an actual piece of paper. So the first method was, of course, going down a straight line. And so here you see, I am going down a straight line, and I do that for all the exercises. The next exercise was to go in between the lines, and so I just go ahead and try to take my time. I had to learn a little patience and not get too heavy-footed when I'm using the footer, but I was able to go in between the lines while learning how to sew. So here you see, not too bad of a job, but I'm really getting a little more comfortable as I continue to practice going in between the lines while I'm learning to sew. Trying to learn my hand placement is important, as well as letting the machine do its thing without trying to force the machine to do it, if that makes sense. By the time I got to this part, I felt like a pro. In the midst of learning how to stay in between the lines, I also learned that the importance of back stitching. So you'll see me go in reverse. And this is similar to when I get close to the end of the unit and I need to kind of seal it off and close it off. So this was a little difficult because here I am doing the circular pattern, but again, just trying to make sure I learn my hand placement while I'm letting the machine do it, but guiding the machine to go in the direction that I needed to go. I didn't do too bad overall. Just, it's my first time. I got to learn somewhere. I got to start somewhere. So that's why I was so happy that I was able to take this one-on-one course so that I can get and perfect this craft. So just a little quick look at what I did. Don't talk about me too bad because, again, this is my first time. But you can see at the beginning and end, I did the back stitch. And so then we got into doing the actual tracks. And so here I am doubling the wefts. And this allows it for it to go on flat. After we did that and got that onto the wig cap, it was going straight into bleaching. So bleaching the knots. And I'm kind of familiar already with bleaching the knots. So just making sure that I watch for it for the most part. Because my goal is not to over bleach these knots while I'm doing that. So once I did that, we went into wash, condition, and now I'm just blow drying the hair so that I can prepare it for when I'm getting ready to style it. So in the midst of drying it, I wanted to go ahead and pluck the lace line so that it's not too dry, but still able to kind of pluck and see what I'm going for. So once I was able to pluck the hairline and the lace, I was continue and finish drying the unit. And I wanted to make sure it was completely dry so that I could go in and try to style this unit. Once it completed with the drying process, it was time to go ahead and do the styling. So here I am adding a wax stick to the hairline so that I can go ahead and hot comb that hairline back. Now, normally when I'm styling the units, I'm actually have it on my head. So this was a little challenging for me to actually do it on the wig stand, but I'm up for a challenge. I mean, look, I'm trying to learn how to make a custom wig using a sewing machine, so why not? I just said, hey, I'm here for the class. Let me just get in and absorb whatever information I need. Real quick, shout out to Tammy Christine, the master wig artist. She is the GOAT, and I am so glad that I took this one-on-one wig course with her. You can check her out on Instagram. She's sensationally seductive. I'll leave that information in the description box. But yeah, especially if you're trying to learn and get that hands-on experience of making custom units, definitely check her out. As we come to the close of the class, I was able to kind of throw some curls in here. So I'm just doing some soft curls in this unit. So that will be part of the styling that I'm doing. I didn't do any cutting or anything to it. So it literally was just throwing the curls in. So from start to finish, I was able to learn how to sew and style a lace unit. So you definitely will be seeing me putting in this work and doing a lot more practice. But here's the finished look, and I am just so proud and I'm so happy that I took this course. I feel 100% more confident in using the sewing machine and just customizing and creating these units. So instead of me buying wigs now, I can actually buy the bundles and style it myself. So this is one-on-one wig making.